In this video, we're going to learn how to, after an assignment has already been created, add grades for an assignment and also flag with specific comments. So I have my assignment that I've created here. One thing I'm going to do first is collapse this window so that I only see my assignment. I'm going to click on this Grade Totals tab so that it collapses my posted and in progress grades. Now, you can see that I can just start typing grades in a cell. I can use my enter keys and my arrow keys to go through students to add grades. If you click on this chevron button at the top, it will expand the selection. So now you can see that we can add specific comments or we can add flags to assignments. We're going to go through all these comments and flags right now. The T means turned in. If you want to go through and see if everybody has turned their homework in and say whether they've turned it in before even grading the assignment, then you can go through and click on the T for turned in. Or if I know that every student turned theirs in, up in the header box, I can click on the T and it will fill turned in for all students. This will appear on the parent portal so that parents and students can see whether they've turned an assignment in. The next flag is missing. If a student is missing an assignment, if I choose missing, it crosses out the grade, which means it gives it a score of 0. The parents will see that this is missing on the parent portal, and it will also calculate the score as a 0. If an assignment is late, all it does is add a flag. It doesn't affect the actual score. But the parents will see that this assignment was turned in late. I means incomplete. We could flag multiple things for these. We could say it's late and incomplete, but once again, this just adds a flag and does not affect the student's score. CH is cheated. Notice what happens when I select cheated. It crosses through my score and gives them a 0, just like missing did, and then the parent portal would show cheated also. X means exempt. If a student is not here that day, you can click on exempt and it will gray out their box. And then this will not affect their grade calculation if they're exempt. DR is dropped. If you've selected to drop a lowest score in your category setup, then this might sometimes automatically happen for you. But if you go through at the end of the quarter and you want to drop a few grades for students, then you can click DR and it'll cross through it and will not affect their score. So those are all the comments that you can add. You also have a box where you can type other comments that you want to add besides the flags, and these comments will also show on the student and parent portal. So if I wanted to say great work, I obviously wouldn't say that for this one. You can add your own comments. Now, you can also fill scores and comments. This is kind of hidden. Up in the top right, fill scores and comments. You can click on this blue link. It's saying that I didn't save, so I want to save and continue. And I can check the box by quarter grade if I want to fill a grade. Let's say I'm going to fill the rest of my scores with 100. You can also check this comment box and add a specific comment, but since I'm filling, it will give this comment to everyone, not only the 100s, but every score in this column. And then select students. If I want 100 to fill for all students, then I would leave it at all, but I've already put some grades in, so I only want it to fill for the empty scores. You can also choose present and empty, and it will look at your attendance and see whether the student was here or not, and then fill a score if they were here. So I'm going to say all empty scores I want to fill with 100, and there we go. If you would have filled a comment, then it would appear down in this comment box as well. One last thing I want to show you, we can close this column, but if you at any time want to edit an assignment, how many points it's worth, what the assignment is called, any part about the assignment, your abbreviation that you had created is a blue link. So at any time you can click on the blue link, save and continue. It will open the assignment and you can edit any information that you want. This is also how you will delete an assignment if for some reason you want to delete one. I'm going to close my window. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any more questions, you can contact one of your DARTs.